in college, yeah, you know they can't stop it. He in college, yeah, you know he gon' pop it. He in college, yeah, you know they can't stop it. He in college, yeah, you know he ain't pop it. Yeah, 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 yeah. He in college, yeah, you know they can't stop it. He in college, yeah, you know he gon' pop it. He in college, yeah, you know they can't stop it. He in college, yeah, you know he gon' pop it. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Welcome to He in College, class in session.
What's good, Slim? Man, we back with another one, man. And we got a tricky one with today, man. I don't know if y'all can see, but this man head texture is crazy. Like, I don't know if he's Spanish or something. But he was telling me how, man, he'll walk into a barber shop, he'll sit down, and then, man, the person to tell him, man, he can't cut his type of hair. He said, man, that happened to him numerous times. And I told him, I was like, yeah, cause this a scary texture, bro. I asked him what he wanted to go down with. He said a 2. But I said, look, I'm gonna take it down with a 3 and let you see it. And if you see that you want it lower, we'll take it lower, because I feel like a 2 guard is gonna be too low. It's gonna start to space out and you will see light spots. So I gave him a 3, and he said he still wanted the 2, so that's what we got. He know what he want more than I do. Yeah, so I went ahead and took him down with the 2. As you can see, depending on which way his head angle, you gonna be able to see some space, and he know that. I took him down with the guard before that, and he didn't want it. He wanted it lower, so he was cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm all about giving the clients what they want. If they think they know what guard is best for them, that's what I'm gonna give them. So yeah, man, we bringing everything down with the 2. As you can see, it created some light spots, and he didn't want any enhancement. So this gonna be an all natural cut. So it definitely gets a little scary when you start off and you see these type of spots, but you just gotta trust the process, gang, and just try to do your best to blend everything together, because that's what I did. And remember, those light spots ain't like, depending on which way his head is turned, you can see like a light spot, but it's just not like a permanent light spot. But yeah, it was nothing I can do, because I wanted to keep his hair a little darker. Then I was telling him, like, I can keep it darker and lay it down so it won't be sticking up. But again, this is what the client requested, so that's what I gave him, gang. So I took him down with a 2 guard, even him out, and we're gonna go with a low temp, and we're gonna shape him up and get him out of here. This video not too long. I sped it up a little bit, as you can see. I just want y'all to see how you handle certain situations, like this type of hair texture where it's straight, and even if you take them down with a 2 guard, it still create light spots. And that's why a lot of barbers, they don't like dealing with this type of hair. And trust me, a couple years ago, I would have passed this cut up too. But I went through a lot of these type of cuts with this hair texture, which made me feel a little more comfortable cutting them. I know once I put the fade in and I shape them up, it's gonna come together. But you being a rookie, you not knowing, you would think that you just ruined the entire cut. But again, this is the length that he desired, so that's what I gave him. Did I warn him beforehand? Yes. I told him that's the difference. You gotta give people an option. Don't just go in with the 2. Now it's light, you ain't say nothing. No, y'all saw me take him down with the 3, give him the mirror. He said, nah, go down lower, and that's what I did. And that's all I could do. So I had to go in and try to blend the area together. And gang, if y'all made it this far during the video, man, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. We about to go back up. We about to turn back up on the channel. The channel been on the downhill, but with the help of y'all and the determination that I got, man, we gonna get the channel back booming and bunking. That's all we can do, guys. That's all we can do. And in other news, man, it's official. Heem Studios will be opening next week. Heem Studios gonna be a 7-room building. I'm gonna have barbers, hairstylists, I got a project going with one of my photographers. We trying to get a photography room where you can come and shoot photos, have a photo shoot there, content room. Man, we gonna try to expand this space and make the most money as possible out of this space, man. But yeah, it's gonna be Heem Studios and Heem College, and haircuts will be in the building. My setup gonna be a lot different. I'm thinking about doing like a slight podcasting area where I can just talk in the shop and record there where I don't have to do much from the house. But yeah, man, I'm just thankful. I'm very humble, man. This is definitely a humbling experience. It's a little scary, man. It's something new. I'm risking a lot, with this commercial space, renting this space, man. And I'm for it, guys. I'm all for it. I wish I could have recorded more of the process for y'all, but excuse me. I ended up doing a lot of this stuff on my own. I didn't have a lot of help, so I was trying to get everything done by a certain deadline, and I didn't want to slow my pace up trying to record everything. I got some footage, yes, and I will share that with you guys, but I didn't I record the entire process. But me doing the floors over, that would have been good content. I laid the floors myself, painted myself. That would have been great content. I know, guys, I know, but it's a lot on one person at one time, man. I'm just trying to work as efficient as possible doing this situation. So yeah, man, Heem Studios will be open soon. Y'all look out for me, man. Y'all make sure y'all sharing this content. I need y'all help getting the word out, man. Heem College, we coming to put our foot in the barber game, in the barber industry, and with the Heem Studios, man, I'm trying to shelter as many businesses as possible. So yeah, man, y'all just spread the word, share the content, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, man, we getting back into the cut, man. We putting that low temp together. As y'all can see, it's starting to come together. He's starting to look a little more human and not on the caveman side. Cause when you got all that hair on you, man, you be looking crazy. We all be feeling crazy when we don't got no cut. But yeah, man, I'm going in. I'm going in with my TPOB XOs, with my no guard lever open, and I'm attacking that neck fade. Y'all already know how we do the neck fade. We go no guard open, then we fade down. So right now, I believe I'm using the 2 guard or the 1.5. I believe a 2 guard, and I'm going up against the grain to create that fading area. And I try to keep the fade like below like the middle of the ear. Like I try not to go higher than that with any fade. Like, so I stop debulking like around the middle of the ear. And yeah, man, this cut gonna come together slowly but surely. These one of those cuts where you're not gonna really see the results until the end. And again, this hair texture is crazy. It's growing in different ways. It's standing up. It's laying down in some places. So, and he's very aware of that, of course, because he done been through the works when it comes to trying to find a barber. This is my first time cutting him. This is a first time client. I hope I see him again. Again, you win some, you lose some. You can't win everybody over, and you have to be humble enough to understand that you're not the best. And you're not the barber for everybody. So, man, when I go into these type of cuts, especially with a new client, man, the confidence is high. Everything is where it needs to be. But I'm also aware of the fact that every client isn't for me. Every hair texture isn't for me. Every haircut style isn't my best. So, yeah, man, just try to lock in. Just try to give your best. Give your best. What's the word I'm looking for? Give your best effort, as possible. Don't halfway shortcut in which I say in all my videos. And just try your best to do the best that you can, and that's all that a person can ask for. I'm pretty sure if you try your best, a person is going to be satisfied. But yeah, on this one, I'm going in with my Andis T outliner, which is one of my favorite trimmers. These things are super hitters. the way I got them, for some reason they line up good, but it's like they don't debulk very well, so I don't really debulk with them. But when it comes to lining up, man, these things are hitters. But man, in the last week, bro, my last 2 weeks been so crazy. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. So my last few weeks been crazy, guys. I broke 3 trimmers, dropped them. My TPOB XOs, I cracked the blade in half. My Babyless, my silver Babyless, cracked those, and my one other pair of my Babyless trimmers, I dropped them, and I didn't have the time, really been so busy to go get new blades yet. So once I move into the new spot, I'm gonna go and get all new blades, guys. And I'll start in the new spot next week. So next Wednesday, you guys will start seeing content in the new room. It's gonna look a little different from where I'm at now. And yeah, guys, I'm just excited. I'm excited to see where I'm gonna take this. And I want you guys, you know, to enjoy the journey with me. I want you guys to learn as much as you can. If you have any questions about the process and everything it took for me to get the spot, I'll answer those questions. I'll do a video on those if you like. But yeah, man, it's very time consuming, and it's not hard, but it's not easy. You understand what I mean? Like, it can be done, but don't just think you're gonna just walk in and piece of cake, okay, sign here. Nah, it's gonna take a little bit more than that, and it always takes more money than you intend on spending. So just make sure you got an extra cushion for your budget when you're trying to go into like your own property and building and things like that, storefronts. Just know it's gonna cost more money than you think. But yeah, man, I'm going in, lining them up as good as I can. I feel like I got the temp fade pretty good. He had a lot of overhang on his hairline, which I noticed after I cut him down some. But again, excuse me, this is a first time client. I did as best I can. Sometimes I feel like my cuts get better over time. Like, once I learn your hair texture, I know, okay, I can't do this here in this area. Okay, this area gets a little lighter. Okay, now he's a regular client. I know that, okay, I'll take this side down with a 3, even though he wanted to, but I'm gonna take this area down with a 3 to keep it dark. Like, you learn that over time after cutting someone. So clients, if you a client watching this, man, sometimes you got to get that barber 2 or 3 times to cut you before you can, before you can judge him and say, hey, this not the kind of barber for me. Because you got to get comfortable with your hair, especially if you know you got a crazy hair texture or crazy cowlicks and spots that you weren't aware of. And that's another thing, guys. You need to know your hair, because the barber not gonna know. If you have hidden cowlicks, if you have a bush, a barber won't know. You should know that you have 2 cowlicks in the middle, or you got 2 cowlicks in the front. That's something that you need to know and explain to your barber beforehand, or he not going to know until he see it. And sometimes that's a little bit too late. So yeah, for client, man, you might need to let get that barber a couple chances. I ain't telling them if he messed you all the way up to go back, but if it's like, he could have did this here, give him another chance. And when you come back, don't be afraid to say, last time, the cut was good, but if you could do this, that, and if he got any sense, he gonna take that advice and use it to his advantage. So yeah, that's a little quick gem for the clients. I know I always talk to the barbers, but yeah, man, clients, make sure you wash your hair and be very aware of your hair texture and cowlicks and things of that nature. But that's why I lift his hair up. So I'm saying, hold on, let me make sure this isn't his hairline. I had to lift his hair up so I can see his actual hairline. And I know he didn't want any enhancements, so I wanted his line to look as full as possible. And he haven't had a haircut in months, as you guys can see, so I had to go up on his line, but I'm not pushing him back. That hair was just hanging over his actual hairline. And guys, I know this video wasn't long, but this is the final cut. No enhancements. That light spot up there, I put a little fibers up there which he was cool with, that filter and that little light area that was on this side a little more. But once I laid his hair down, couldn't even really see the college. But man, like, comment, share, subscribe, gang, and I'll see y'all on the next one.